What it is, homie?
What is
What it is,
happening?
homie? Oh Lord, something happened to your mic. Yo, at the end of that,
Yeah.
ooh, you sound like Darth Vader. Is that a
Really?
setting on? Oh my
No.
God. We
Is it
just
bad?
tested it. I'm not kidding. Can't hear a word you're saying.
God damn it.
Huh.
All right. Hold on.
It's just popping like crazy. I'm gonna remove you for a minute. Remove your microphone wire or something. Get back with us. What the fuck? Anyways, welcome to the show. Let's talk about a podcast. Just real simple. A podcast that we put on every week at Wednesday at 7:30 ish, 8:10 ish. And we talk about anything you want to talk about. We do have topics, but we don't need topics. You can give us a topic, and you do so by punching in that link at the bottom of your screen with any phone that you have, any computer that you have. You can join the show live just like a Zoom call, or you can just check in with the comment section and conversate with us that way. But we are the Let's Talk About It podcast. This is Scott motherfucking Hicks. We're going to try this again. What's up?
Yo, motherfucker. How am I sounding?
I am your father. That's what I hear.
God damn it. Hold on.
What? All right. I'm gonna boot you out of the whole thing and come back in.
Night. Sounds good.
All right. Kick his ass out already. Who cares? Get the fuck out of here, Scotty Potty Mouth. But this is episode 22, season 2. So we did 22 episodes in 2021. We started over at the end of 2020. I'm gonna bring you back in, Scott. But honestly, as soon as you came in, it did that same noise. Hold on. All right, now talk.
All right. Is that anything any better?
Okay, you have no mic, bro.
Motherfucker. All right, hold on. Let me try something else.
Who cares? So I'll just tell you about the show while he gets his shit together. If you want to say hi, make sure you say hi. It says normal to me. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's my headphones. Hold on, Scott. All right, now talk.
All right, I got the other mic going right now.
Yeah, maybe it's my headphones. Hold on. That would be funny. First of all, oh yeah, I had to go back out. Oh my God, this is a nightmare.
Where's that fucking producer?
Yeah, I'll move this light out of the way. I was still on the wrong camera. Oh, by the way, we should just rename this show to the shit show. Damn, it almost came even more of a shit show right there. Oh my God, hold on, bro. I got you. All right, turn that off. Now talk.
1, 2.
I can't hear you at all. Hold on.
Check 1.
Hold on. Oh, y'all be fucking patient. I don't want to hear it.
Check 1, 2.
All right, default speakers. Here we go.
Is that any
better? All right, now talk.
Can you hear me? 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
What the fuck? Are you muted?
I don't think so.
Yo. Can you hear me? Shake your head like this.
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Okay. We could do the show like this.
All right, is this any better? 1, 2.
Yeah, we do.
Check 1, 2.
Damn, dude. I really don't know what it can be.
I'm gonna bounce and come right back.
All right, now talk. Oh, Scott's gone. All right, I hear him, but lightly. I hear him like, "I am your father." Actually, I couldn't hear what he's saying. And this camera is not. There we go. Now we're fucking cooking with Crisco. I had the wrong camera on, the wrong microphone on. Oh, obviously the wrong fucking co-host on. Just saying. She says that she can hear him lightly, but she's sitting in the same fucking room or the next room over. So maybe that's why. Scotty motherfucking Hicks, talk to me.
All right, can you hear me at all?
Yes.
Am I too loud? Because I cranked up the mic volume.
No. because you're still far enough away from it. Like, you know how Joe Rogan be like, "Can you fucking lick the microphone, please? Put that microphone in front of your fucking face." Now, if you did that, it might be too loud.
Is that better?
Oh, that's so much better, Scott. I wish you did that 16 weeks ago.
I wish you told me. I don't know what I sound like on your end.
Well, you just look so comfortable and proper and prim back there, and your microphone's off to the side, so I didn't want to fucking bother you. But anyways, let's talk about it. We're here. It doesn't matter how we got here. If you want to join the show, I already showed you how. The link's at the bottom of the screen. If you don't want to join the show and you come in here like, who the fuck are these two ass clowns? Just hit share and go on. Just fucking go on with your day. We don't need the negativity.
Drop a comment that we're ass clowns.
Yeah, or yeah.
And hit share.
And if you have any hate mail, I mean comments or concerns about the show, email your questions to the LTA podcast 2020 at gmail.com. Yeah, we named it 2020 because guess what? Bet you never forget that. Bet you never forget 2020, bitch. Everybody knows where they were 2020. Shout out to Thomas and Ellie with no eye, leaving, walking right through my podcast studio. Anyways, that's the link. Put it in your phone and come on the show.
The wrong link.
Oh, how do you know so quick?
Because I had to put it in again.
Oh,
the one on the bottom, man. It's scrolling right there.
I know.
StreamYard.com/9G53PJ5F9X.
Yeah, I just wanted to have it in there because
we got a new commenter. Questions, comments, or insults, all of the above. Yeah.
Oh, please, all of the
plenty
above.
Of all.
All right. That's it. If you're too old and you can't read it at the bottom of the screen, there it is on the big screen. Okay. And it's a real simple show. We do have some topics tonight, but if you have something that you want to talk about, Scott almost knows everything. I think I know everything, or I'll be willing to at least let you convince me of anything. Like, we talk about anything. It's called Let's Talk About It podcast. It was put together because through 2020, there was a lot of negative shit going on Facebook, man. You can't even have a decent conversation. I lost a lot of family members and I lost a lot of friends only because they probably took my shit out of context, right? Because you're sitting there typing. I told you my rule. If it says see more, I'm done. So whatever you got to tell me, it better be in a certain amount of characters, because if I have to hit see more, fuck ya, right? Come on the show and talk about it. You got that much to type? No, if you got that much to type to me, then fucking come on the show. Stop bullshitting.
Can we send you 17 have a new YouTube?
Yeah, laugh out loud at questions, comments, or insults. Bring it, gory-eyed beast. Welcome to the show. Whatever you want to talk about, talk about. And what else did he say? He says everyone remembers where they were fucking home. You right about that? 2020, everybody was at home. There's all kinds of COVID babies running around this bitch. And what's crazy about it is, not only is there a lot of COVID babies, but there's a lot of COVID divorces. So it's like, yo, you really found out if that was the one, right?
All right, so
murder rate goes up a little bit.
Gee, I know you and your wife got a great marriage. Did y'all have any trouble over the last year? Any kind of getting on each other's nerves a little bit or anything?
I mean, that's unfair to say because I was once told by a friend of mine in the military. I said, how did you know? Because his wife was awesome. He was married when I was in it, but I wasn't. He's a little bit older than me. Shout out to Courtney Phillips. And I said, how you do it, man? Like, I didn't believe in marriage. My parents both divorced like 3 times. Well, I don't know. I don't even count. My dad's got like 6 baby daddy mommies, not baby daddies, 6 baby mamas. So, no, we can't talk about how hot Scott is. You gotta stop having these people listen to the show just to hype you up, to get rid of all the hate mail love you get. But anyways, he told me, he said, if your girl or wife or whatever your life partner, whoever it may be, if they can't make your blood boil, then they ain't the one. I was like, okay, because that means you care. And you're because I mean, you wouldn't let anybody else get you to the point of blood boiling unless you really cared about them and loved them, right?
Well, I see the point there. I had somebody tell me once that and this seems appropriate. Hate is not the opposite of love. It's two sides of the same coin. Um, the the opposite of love is apathy.
He
What?
thinks you got a fake burner account named Michelle King Etheridge Hicks. And
Okay, that's fair. But that is my wife for real, though.
nah, that's his wife. She's been on the show before. Why don't you
Yeah,
come on the show? Is it Gary or Gory? Gory
Gory.
eyed beast. Why don't you come on the show, man? We'll holler at you for a second. Introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from. That's funny. You made me laugh. I like people that make me laugh. Scott.
But yeah, so here's the
Yeah.
thing. My first wife made my blood boil, like pissed me off all the time. So I don't
Yeah,
really
well,
think
yeah,
of
that's not
that
what I'm
as
saying. I don't think that's what he's saying. If you're pissed off all the time, then you're not in the right relationship. I'm just
Yeah.
saying it's the same person that can get your blood so boiling, and then fucking the one that can love you so fucking hard, and then you'll know. You know, it's not gonna be perfect, for sure. But to answer your question, um, I currently live with three what do you call them, introverts,
Mhm.
and I am the opposite of the is that a thing, am I an outrovert,
Extrovert.
extrovert? Okay, see how dumb I am. See, that's why you're here. Literally, you're like my thesaurus. Did I even say that right?
Close enough. We
I
know
don't
what
even
you're
know
saying.
I don't even know what the fucking thesaurus does. I don't know if that's the one that tells you what the same words are. I don't even
Yes,
know.
that's what it
Oh,
is.
okay, cinnamons, right?
Synonyms.
Cinnamons. See, I can't even say it. Whatever. Getting off track. So they loved it. My kids were home. They went home from school. Like that's what they do. So
Yeah.
I don't think there was much change. I did all the, I went grocery I was the one that went out. Like, okay. All right. That's what's up. Well, I respect that. You at work. Do you, boo boo? Because I'm working. So commenting from YouTube is on the show as I can get. You know what I'm saying? Well, welcome to the show. All right. Well, with
Appreciate you spending time at work.
that note,
I hope you're not running like a nuclear reactor or something
yeah,
important.
if you gotta pay attention, bro, this is not the show to be distracted for no. We ain't, you might be
If you're
disappointed.
driving a truck,
You
please
might
don't.
not even watch for that long. But anyways, that's my co-host Scott motherfucking Hicks. I'm G with two E's. This is Let's Talk About It podcast. So let's get this bitch popping. And tonight's topics. Today is over. 1, gentrification. What is it? Question mark. 2, is it a good thing or a bad thing? And 3, is VCU responsible for the gentrification? What's up, gentrification? Gentrification of Richmond. That's what we're talking about. We'll go right in order because for the new guy, the one new guy, and possibly many more to come, I'm not. Scott is knowledgeable on. I'd say he's very knowledgeable on 78% of the stuff we talk about. To give you a general idea of what you're getting into in here, and I would say my knowledge is sitting at like 28, but together we like 62, bro. Like we're a D. We're like a D in high school. You want to think about it like that. Okay, what is this? Laugh out loud. Just flying an airplane, nothing serious. Oh, I really hope he's joking. I just watched on YouTube today. This dude engine, he was like in a smaller plane, but it was still a plane. And his fucking engine failed, and he landed in a field in Nebraska, bro.
What?
I was like, yo, he was so cool and collective. He was very professional, going back and forth with the dispatcher and stuff. They were like, yeah, just bring it on in. He was 9 miles away from the runway. He's like, no, maybe you don't understand. I don't have a motor. I'm landing this bitch. I'm finding a spot. I'm just letting you know. They're like, all right, we're dispatching 911 to your location or as close as we can. And he landed that bitch. And he was so professional, bro. And at the end of everything, when it finally came to a stop and you could see him take his straps off, he said, "Fuck." That's it. That was his reaction. Like, I do that if I about to fall down a flight of stairs and I catch myself, I'll be like, "Fuck, this motherfucker just landed an airplane with no engine and all he had to say was fuck." So I hope, for everybody's sake, that he's joking. Because you can fly an airplane and watch an AirPod, a podcast.
There you go.
For sure. All right. So, like I said,
all right.
The topic is gentrification. I've heard the word. I know, that's what I'm saying. I know what it means. And yes, I know I can Google it and I can Webster fucking dictionary it, but that's not what we're talking about. I want to know what he thinks gentrification is. I want to learn what that is. I want you to come on or comment in the comment section and give me your, like, I can look it up. We don't even have to have this podcast. I can just fucking type it up. I already did. I know what the definition says, but we all know that's not all it is, right? So do you know the definition? Let's start there.
I don't know the definition off
do
the
you
top
want
of my
me
head,
to do you want me to give it to you?
Yeah. Well, why don't you give it to the listeners? It's just so
yeah, it's very important if we're going to talk about it, right? So gentrification is a noun. Okay. The process, I hate when people do this. This is what I hate about the English language. The process whereby, like, you don't have to use whereby. That's fucking stupid. That's some old king shit. The process whereby the character of a poor area is changed by wealthier people moving in, improving housing, and attaching new businesses. Typically, I don't like this definition. Typically displacing current inhabitants. Look at that shit, Scotty, in the process. Okay. I don't like that. And the second definition says the process of making someone or something more refined. That's not the definition that I saw last time. So let me try this again. That was your people at Bing. So let's see what Google says. Because it was a much easier definition last time. Like, it was pretty cut and dry, but let's see what they say.
You want me to, while you're looking that up, why don't I give you Wikipedia?
Yeah, there you go.
Gentrification is the process of changing the character of a neighborhood through the influx of more affluent residents and businesses.
Okay. Still not exactly the one. I like the one I like. It really just said improving conditions in lower middle or poor class to a higher class. Which, if you say it like that, like, that's what I'm saying. So let's get into it.
Yep.
A lot of people say it's just racism, right? They push browns and blacks out of communities so they can rent or sell for more. And they believe, and maybe there's evidence of it, that having blacks and brown people around takes their property value down, right? So people just think it's like almost as racist. But I just think that it's a class issue.
Right. I'm with you there, because I mean, it's an economic issue, it's a financial issue, it's an investment issue, it's a moneyed interest issue, and moneyed interests don't really care where they're making their money so much. I mean, geographically, I don't think it matters. As long as they have an opportunity to make the money, I don't think it matters whether it's black, brown, white, Asian, or whoever they're whatever, the character of that neighborhood is. If there's money to be made there, that's what happens.
Yeah. I go back to Boys in the Hood. Have you ever seen that movie, Scott?
Yeah.
Wow. For real? Yeah. I like it, Scott. So he has a line in that movie where he looks at the billboard and they have these new houses coming in the hood, and the two boys are like, "Oh yeah, that's good. Let's clean up the neighborhood." He's like, "No, that's not good. They're pushing us out. You think we're still gonna live here when those houses are here?" Like, that was what was Boys in the Hood? Late 80s? Early 90s?
Or very early 90s.
Yeah, like Cuba Gooding Jr.'s like first movie. But that's what I'm saying. So I've talked to some people about it, and they're like, "Oh, well, it's just blatant what do they call it? Systematic racism." We're part of systematic racism. And
Yeah,
I
and
think that it's I don't think this is what I don't think. I don't think they come into a neighborhood and be like, yo, I'm cool with all these other poor people, but we got to get these black people out of here. That would be definitely 100% racist, right? I think they want them all gone.
well, yeah. I mean, it's again. All right. So I actually did some research and I studied up a little bit today. I know, right?
I
I never
know.
do this, which is to say, I read the Wikipedia article and it's pretty lengthy, but it's interesting because there are apparently two theories on that. But there's a the there's a theory that says that the moneyed interests go in and they start pushing people out because once they start fixing things up, they can start charging more higher rents, and then the other rents around them go up and things like that. And then there's other um, the other side of it is that people are actually it's a on the supply or it's on the demand side issue that people do want to live in generally in the cities where that are being gentrified, and they have to find housing where they can find it. So if they happen to have money and they move into an area and start fixing it up, then that's not necessarily just a a profit motive. But I think it's a little of both, honestly. And I don't think, again, does it disproportionately affect people of color? Probably, yeah. I mean, because that's who lives in.
No, not probably.
Yes, it does.
Right.
Who lives in cities? Who lives in urban centers? There's a higher.
Not even who lives in cities or urban centers. It's who lives in
The
those
poor areas, right?
yeah, that they want to take
Right.
over. So Brooklyn is a good example. I'm gonna get to TJ Bell's in the building. I'm gonna get to him in 1 second, but I didn't want to miss Gory Ibise's comments. He's going through it right now.
Yep.
They're totally gentrifying my town right now. Like to know where you're from. And by tearing down all the affordable housing and replacing everything with pretentious, look at those big words, overpriced apartments. And they justify it by crying fire safety. Like the buildings are so old and bad that we just gotta tear them down. Yeah, I get it. And he also says it's not a black or white thing; it's a rich poor thing. And I agree. I mean, I grew up in a poor neighborhood, so I mean, literally, if you can't separate the neighborhood, there's white people, black people, Puerto Rican, Haitian, fucking Dominican, fucking Puerto Rican. I mean, they didn't want any of us there, is my point. Anybody that was currently there renting or owning, they don't want there, right?
Well,
Now,
okay. Again, there's some question about whether or not they don't want them there. This is where it gets a little tricky. Is it not? It's not necessarily they don't want them there, but can they afford to continue to live there when things start changing around them? You know, so let's say you've got one block and somebody comes in and completely rehabs a house there, and it's super nice, and then somebody comes into the other end of the block and completely rehabs that house, and it's starting to look like this whole block is going to be changed, and around the corner there's a what happens then is that it becomes a more desirable area to live, and then the people who own these properties, and see, that's the thing about the low income versus higher income. These lower income folks are renters. Typically, they're not homeowners. The homeowners don't tend to get displaced, according to
I believe
wonderful
that.
Wikipedia. But it's the renters who are not necessarily getting kicked out. Although, like Gory IB said, I mean, if they're actually knocking stuff down and replacing it, yeah, they might end up getting kicked out. But a lot of times also the thing is that the rents go up because the area has been made nicer and safer. And that's, one of the things that you and I talked about earlier in the week, G, is that the crime rates go down with gentrification. And it's one of the...
Well, that's what I'm saying. That was the second part of my question.
Right.
Is it... I know it seems to be racist, and I would hate to be like, you just said it was 100% racist, and now you're saying it's a good thing. Because you know how that works on the comment section. But what I'm saying is the idea of bringing poor income neighborhoods up a bad idea?
Not generally.
Vice not putting it not doing anything and keeping it a poor area.
Yeah, and that's what makes this. Hey, Mickey, right?
Checking in, baby. Always. Who
Oh,
fucking
gee.
cares?
That I think that's the thing. It's tricky because you're saying, well, we're raising property values, we're reducing crime, we're making it a nicer, more attractive place to live,
But
but at the cost of it is, okay. And let's go back to specifically to crime. Before we move on from that, let's not gloss over the fact that crime rates are highly correlated to income. They're inversely related. So the higher income, the lower crime in any particular area, and likewise. So that's not a black or white thing. It's a poor or rich thing. Again, also as Gory-Eyed Beast said. Anyway, so there are benefits to it. Sure, but who does it benefit the most? And there are other ways to do it that
that's what I'm
cause
saying.
less harm.
Are there other ways to do it? Like, what if the people that you're saying, I see now, my theory's out the window because they're all renters. I was gonna say, if you're a homeowner in that area, everybody comes together and starts cleaning up the area together. Everybody's remodeling their house and helping each other, and property values got to go up, right?
Generally,
Or
speaking.
does it?
Well, I mean, generally,
that would be the question.
Generally, I mean, you can't.
But they're not going to do that if they're renters.
Yeah. I told you, they're not going to do that if they're renters, and that's just how it is. I mean,
but that would not be gentrification, correct?
No, that's not an outside influx of money. That's an internal thing. I think gentrification, by definition, has to be an influx of money and things from resources from outside the community, and that's what the gentrification is. It's which is one of the other downsides to gentrification is loss of community identity, which is not something I had really even thought about. But when you replace the corner, the corner market with a Starbucks, that starts to feel less like your neighborhood and your home.
I see you, TJ.
What is
I don't know if he's talking though.
Which is one of the other downsides of gentrification is.
He's listening to the podcast.
Yeah, you gotta cut him off because he's lagging.
He's listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
It sure as hell. I think he meant hell. It sure as hell doesn't benefit pensioners.
Yeah.
That don't suddenly get more. Oh, yeah.
Right.
No, I get it. I was just saying, I talk to some people and they be like, yeah, straight up racism. And then other people are like, well, that's good. They're building up the community. I like the new VCU area. Brooklyn, people that grew up in Brooklyn, if they're still there, they hate it. What do they call them guys?
Hipsters.
The hipsters?
Yeah.
What up, TJ? What up? Oh.
He said we weren't going live, muted. So he's obviously lagging.
He's muted. He's muted.
Oh.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, sorry. I was watching y'all on that and the microphone. It was.
Yeah, I heard it. I was like, I hear me.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
Working.
Yeah.
Nice.
Shout out to TJ Bell from Bell Woodworks. Always doing his thing in the shop 2.0, baby.
Yeah, finally.
Good.
The itch got too strong. All the women in the house, they had sore throats and shit. I was like, all right, y'all go to bed. I'm going to the shop. So it's not it's definitely not ready to roll, but I got a light, a TV, and my hands and a fan. That's about it.
There you go, baby. That's all you need to work hard.
That's right.
Yeah, the electrical, all the wiring shows up this weekend. I got a separate heat pump right there. So the heat pump gets installed this weekend, and then we'll be good to go.
I got a question for you, TJ.
What's good?
You're doing all these repairs and improvements. Are you gentrifying your backyard?
Is it
so yes and no. Yes and no. I married a Mexican. So I because of the current real estate market, I sort of think because I married a Mexican and made 2 more, the property value probably went down in the neighborhood, but I paid because of the market. I paid way above value, so I think it breaks even. I don't know.
I think you're underestimating the Mexicans, bro. For real. I thought you were actually going to say opposite, and I thought you were going to say, I married a Mexican. I can't stop working for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You can't let her work harder than you.
Yeah, well, she definitely works harder than me. I'm at home all day. But so yeah, I mean the way the neighborhood works, yeah, we brought the value down, but I paid more, so it pushed it back up. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I think we break even.
That's not gentrification.
It's a wash. It's a wash.
But you are bringing more Mexicans to Hanover, so that's great. I love
that.
Yeah,
I'm making them. And every few years, I make another one. It's I don't know.
My wife walked by in that very moment when we were having that conversation. I said, "You making more Mexicans?" And then she's just shaking her head.
Can't have more of them. So why were y'all late? Did I miss it? Yo, look. So it never said y'all were live.
So clearly she hasn't. Hold on. I'm gonna introduce you to our boy Gory Eye Beast. He's our new viewer from YouTube. We don't know where he's from yet because he won't tell us. He is currently watching the podcast and commenting from YouTube, and he is flying an airplane sometimes. Every once in a while it's on autopilot, but for a while he's watching us and flying an airplane. He said then they're forced to fly into my plane to afford to get around, maybe crash, So now he's flying a plane, listening to our podcast and joking about freaking crash.
He's cutting corners on the maintenance and shit like that. It's like
it's not ideal.
I don't know why he said this. I don't understand this comment. So clearly she isn't listening.
I think she's talking about your wife.
She isn't listening to the podcast. Yeah, our wives never listen. His wife does. She's right there. Everybody say what's up to Michelle. Yo, Michelle, when you came on and told us obviously that he's so hot, this guy Gary Eyed Beast said that Scott is logged on in Facebook on a fake account. But that's her. She's real. She really thinks he's hot.
He is amazeballs hot.
Oh, your girl, Erin Michelle says hi, Michelle. Erin Michelle,
Erin.
A longtime viewer of the show. What's up, Erin? She might know something about this.
Erin knows her brother's hot.
Not that. I'm talking about property values and shit.
Gentrification.
She changed jobs. She should come on and tell us about her changing jobs.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. He's on fire. Next week's podcast, Making Mexicans with TJ. He doesn't even know you. Right. That's great.
I've got instructional videos. They're great. They're in my Dropbox.
That's what you call NSFW.
It's $19 a month on the OnlyFriends account, but
OnlyFriends.
Hey, Michelle, where'd you go? She just left.
Hi, Michelle. I'm not really flying a plane. Oh, leave her alone. She's trying to get out. She don't want to hear this shit.
$3.99 a minute. That's nice.
Horrible. $3.99 a minute. Remember that? These OnlyFans girls are taking $5 a month. And when we were kids, we called that 1-800 number or 1-900 number. That shit was like $6.99, bro.
Oh, so hey, look. So speaking of that, so there's a guy in the UK, and he got a phone number, but he purchased a phone number that's like one of the 800 numbers where you got to pay per minute, and then put the phone number out on Twitter for all the spam callers, and he keeps them on the phone as long as he can because they have to pay him like 10 cents a minute.
Oh,
no shit.
Yeah. So he's getting paid.
What's up, Aaron?
Good evening.
You're driving?
Every time, look.
Parking a lot of Marshalls.
I am. I'm actually waiting for Nick to bring me my wallet because it's on my kitchen counter.
Oh shit! So you got a minute? That's awesome, yo. Every time you got AirPods?
I do.
Which ones do you have?
You're gonna make fun of me if I tell you.
Oh, they're fake.
No, I have the Apple Pro ones.
Oh God, I'm gonna make fun. No, I'm not gonna make fun of you. I just know how much money you make. No, they sound
No,
good.
no. It was a I bought them for myself for Christmas actually. And they
Scott
still
gave them
have
to
the
her.
kids.
Scott's old pair. They come from a rich family, guys. They
Yes,
come from an
we're
already
loaded.
gentrified.
That's
Yeah,
right,
you're
that's
loaded.
right.
Super loaded.
Hey,
We got
so
houses all over the state.
so you got a new job now? Congratulations.
I do. I actually start tomorrow. Thank you. I'm excited.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Is it a congratulations or did you get fired and
No,
found a new
stop.
job?
No. I
Hang on one
actually
second.
left my company.
Oh. Bye, Scott.
Oh, my brother
Oh,
left
did?
me.
he's still on audio. Hopefully Michelle
Um,
grabbed him and started kissing him or something.
I don't need to see that. No.
Listen.
Scott, if she's under the desk, we can't see her anyway.
Remember the under desk joke? Were you on for that one, Aaron? When she came from
Yes.
under, yeah, you were.
Yeah.
That was
He's
But
great.
no, I did not get fired. I crossed over. I had an opportunity that kind of fell in my lap.
I saw her. I see her. I see her.
She can't get enough of you. That's awesome. You opened up show with good relationships and you got one. Look at her. What a soldier. What a soldier. Hey, so is it in the same industry though?
Yes, I'm actually crossing over from affordable housing to conventional, and I'm going to be working for a Class A property that's almost luxury.
Oh wow. So
nice.
completely
Very
different.
nice.
Huh?
What is almost luxury?
Yeah. What's the luxury line?
Okay, so a luxury complex typically has like concierge service, things like that. This does not offer that, but it's just below the threshold of it.
So, like, they meet you at the door and then say, "Go the fuck away."
So hold on a
they-
second. Hold on a second. You literally were part of hopefully stopping gentrification in low income families and making sure they're taken care of. I think that's what you did. And now you're like, you know what? I'm gentrified and I'm moving the fuck up. Really? You went to the
No,
next class.
I did.
No, but that's almost luxury. So it's
almost
right in the middle.
It's not
actually
quite
made-
gentrification. It's somewhere.
I'm saying she witnessed both sides of it literally.
Well, let me ask you this, Aaron. How many affordable housing projects did they knock down to build this almost luxury?
Exactly my point.
None in the area that I'm working in. None.
No.
I actually love the affordable housing industry, but my commute was 110 miles round trip, and an opportunity that came was 30 miles round trip from my house with more pay and convenient hours for my kids. So I can now take my two youngest to school.
Nice.
Just in general, and then we're getting the third topic. Our third topic is VCU. Oh yeah, VCU has gentrified Richmond.
All right, where did that? I forgot where you said that part came from. Who was saying that? G?
Me.
I thought you said
I
somebody.
know
else
you
brought
haven't
it
come
up.
out of your house in 9 months, but they own everything in Richmond, around Richmond, Midlothian, fuck everywhere, everything. They own everything. Look around, everything. VCU. They're a real estate company, not an education system. At this point.
Well, I mean,
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
And it's been like that for years.
They're getting a big chunk of our money every month to help pay for that gentrification.
Exactly. And they're a state organization, I think. Right?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
they're a state university at least.
Let's just dispense with the idea that most universities have anything to do with education anymore. They're just businesses anyway. So this one just happens to be in the real estate business and at a good time to be in it.
Yeah.
So
like for example, there's some theater that my
I gotta walk back to the house. I'm sorry.
That my son goes and watches his girlfriend perform at, and we had to park around the corner because the parking garage was full. So we had to walk a block in both sides, a full city block on the back side of that performing arts center, whatever it is, which they probably own as well. every single old, it used to be houses, says VCU professor such and such, and they're all the whole fucking block, bro. And VCU used to be a little bad area down there. They cleaned it up nice. A lot of luxury apartments.
Okay,
A lot of
so there we
luxury
go.
apartments going up in the sky in Scott's Addition.
That's the thing. I mean, well, Scott's Addition is too far from VCU for that to be a thing, but yeah. So you just hit the nail on the head with the other side of it. You said it used to be bad, now it's gotten nice, and that's true. I went to school at VCU back when it was still pretty bad.
Did VCU gentrify Richmond? That was the question.
I'll be right back.
They've gentrified.
It wasn't Philip Morris. It wasn't Philip Morris.
They've been responsible for gentrifying part of it. Yes,
for sure. All of it.
But all right. So, is that a bad thing? I mean, they started buying up property because there was a need for space. There was demand for education. So they had to expand, and one of the
what the Pepsi warehouse is on Mechanicsville Turn or was?
Yeah,
they bought it. They own it.
VCU bought that.
Right. Yep, it's right out. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Scott. Yeah. You got to get out of your house, bro. It's everywhere. Midlothian, Henrico, they own everything. It's crazy. They own Richmond. People used to tell me that marijuana will never be legal in Virginia until Philip Morris knows how to make a dollar off it because they own Richmond. Well, that shit has changed, bro. Just since I've been here 20 years ago, VCU owns this shit, period. Yeah. So if it's been gentrified, I can't find another person that would be more responsible than VCU.
For the greater part of gentrification, probably, as a single entity. But there's, again, you mentioned Scott's Addition. That's not VCU doing that over there.
Oh, it is. It's not VCU, but it's doing that because VCU.
Yeah, it's been gentrified.
Exactly.
And, all right, so this is what we talked, you and I talked about briefly about this too. I used to do 15 years ago, I was in real estate investing with a couple of friends. And we did stuff like that too. We'd buy rundown houses in parts of Churchill that were up and coming and redo those. So there is,
so you're kind of responsible for it too. You're taking responsibility for the rest of it. You're taking responsibility for the rest of it.
Well, not all of the rest of it, but
you did it.
I'll take some responsibility. But also, you understand, we were trying to buy houses that people had abandoned. So is that a bad thing? I mean,
no, that's what I'm on your side both ways.
Like, it's tough. So again, I mean, I read all this stuff, and I think we knew kind of coming into this topic. You can argue very persuasively for and against gentrification, and there's no right or wrong answer. I just think that there's it exists, and I don't know. People probably smarter than me will have to figure out a way to raise up neighborhoods without all the negative effects that are currently happening.
It's not gonna happen because they're doing it for a reason. If they ain't making money, bruh, ain't happening.
Oh, that's it. I mean, okay. I mean, in the end, it's not racism; it's capitalism.
Thank you. It's capitalism. It's class, bro. You don't just, like I said earlier, you're not just, well, we're gonna move in this area and we would love to get rid of these African Americans. No, you're trying to get rid of all the poor people that have no money to not spend money on your places. It's like, it's class. It is. What does that mean?
I don't think that anybody's trying to run anybody out. That's the thing. I don't even think that that's mostly the case. Although Goriad might, he might have a different situation if the government is in on it and saying that there's fire issues. Yeah, that's true. All right, yeah.
The people that don't think that's the case are also the people that think the election was stolen from them, Scott.
What? Say again? People what now?
I said the people that don't think that's the case are also the people that think the election was stolen from them.
Well, I mean, how do you? Again, it's there again. There are bad things or negative
It's a
consequences.
rigged system.
Well,
Oh,
everything's
100%. But
yeah,
we're trying
yeah,
to figure out if
listen,
it's
the
rigged
halves, it's all
because of
rigged, but
class or is it racist?
if you
That's
is
the
it
question. We
again,
know it's rigged.
it's not racist. It's classist.
Because that's what I'm saying. There's white people in the hood that get pushed out too, so it can't be racist.
There is white
They
people.
just
But
want
how
the
many
quick
white
people.
people
Like
are in the hood?
everybody to know that.
What?
What's that? How
You
many
got
white
your
people-
wallet
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, Nick is bringing it to me because I left it on the counter like a dumbass.
Damn, he's in Canada, bro.
Thank
He's
you.
probably laughing at
Alright.
this podcast like
You
you
wanna say
silly
hi?
Americans. Oh, what up, Nick? What up, man? Look, he's driving. Last time I saw him, he was like 5. Look at this shit.
I know. Now he's like 18.
Well, however he was at Scott's wedding. Ask him how old he was at Scott's wedding.
It
Was
would've
that
been
5 years
13.
ago? 13. Yeah.
That's when I saw him last. We were playing football, I think, throwing the football or something.
Now he's 18 and grown up and bailing
That's
his mama
crazy.
out when she
Forgets
loses
her
her wallet.
What you getting at Marshall's?
Morgan needed shampoo, so I was getting shampoo and conditioner because I'm an exciting mom.
Yeah, that's not exciting.
That is
No,
exciting.
it isn't. But girlfriend's got to have her good hair shampoo. And we're
How
bougie
old is
on a budget.
how old is your oldest and youngest?
My oldest is 18 and my youngest is 5. Do you want one? I'll give you it, whatever kid you want.
Nope.
Nope. He got 2 girls. I
Nope.
might take them.
Nope.
The good thing is Finn is like super duper cute.
Yo, Canada coming hard with the American jokes. I
That's-
don't care if
yeah,
you
we
voted
care.
for the ghost train ticket taker or the inflatable orange maniac because he's from Canada. He don't have to give a shit. Hey, I got a question. This is going to sound stupid. I'm going to ask it because that's what we do on this podcast. Who the fuck is Canada's president? Why don't I know his name?
They don't have one.
Do they vote?
They got a prime
They
minister.
have a prime
right?
minister.
What's his
Shit.
name?
Trudeau. Justin Trudeau.
Oh, y'all know him? Like that? You're like, yo,
Yeah,
Justin,
he's
what
got
up?
the Vidal Sassoon hair. It's like amazing hair. Really is.
Is he a good looking cat?
Yeah, he
Oh,
ain't
he's
bad.
hot.
Young. He's probably
Is
your
he?
age. I don't think
Damn.
he's as old as me.
Nobody's as old as you, Scott.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore is as old
Goddamn
as you.
podcast, that's for sure.
What are you eating, TJ?
Look, I was proud of my quickness in that joke.
Some fettuccine with some bacon in it.
I'll get the quickness on the replay. I missed a lot of jokes, so I watched the replay. I'm like, sometimes I'm telling you, dude, as soon as this shit ends, as soon as it ends, I rewatch it back so I can check everything. Of course, the dull spots where TJ's eating or something, she's at Marshall's, I'll 30 seconds through that shit. But I listen to the conversation parts, right? And
Where's
I
Mysterio?
I don't know. He's mad because he don't want he don't want to face the music. I should call his ass.
The music? Are you talking about the Craig Robinson music?
No, the
no.
Yanni music.
Oh, I'm sorry. Topic number
Giannis. He said Giannis is trash. As soon as he said it, bro, we could go back to the podcast and watch it. As soon as he said it, I think Giannis turned it on from that point. Pretty much averaged 43 points a night.
42 points. Yeah.
I
I
was like,
love
what
my
an,
brother's laugh.
what an
All right, man.
idiot.
I love you, kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him.
I'm gonna go in the store so I can go home, and I got a big day tomorrow. I'm gonna start a big girl job.
Oh, what's going on? Oh yeah, don't care.
All right, Dora,
Oh.
so I ask you, we usually do this 7:30s on Wednesdays. We were a little late getting started tonight.
Oh, literally.
Yo, where you at,
7:30 or
Giannis?
7:40. Well, listen.
Yo, everybody on the podcast looking for you, dog. I don't know why they all want to talk to you so bad, but they keep asking where you at though.
I gotta put the kids to bed in like 2
Yeah,
minutes and shit.
don't care.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right,
so
listen. So, Gore-Eyed Beast, just in case you didn't hear, usually 7:30, 7:40 ish on Wednesdays. We started late on this one, so but yeah, we run this every week. And if you wanna hop on the comments like tonight, that's cool. If you want to hop on live, that's cool too. We'll run the you can see the.
well, we
run
do
the,
this. I know our intro says Tuesday nights at 8, but it's actually Wednesday nights at 7:30. We'll change that for sure. But on top of that, gory-eyed beast, if you have a topic or something you want to talk about and you don't want to be live, hit me up on Facebook Messenger, the YouTube page, the email address, and we could do a private show, and then you can watch it, and whatever you want to keep in, we can keep in. It doesn't have to be live. A lot of people are scared of live. I say dumb shit all the time. As soon as I watch the replay, I'm like, damn, why the fuck did I say that? But it is what it is. You get us, right? But if you do have something you want to talk about, a topic, anything, a promo video, you want to promote anything you're doing, let me know. We do that as well, and we'll just play it on the show after your approval. So
yeah.
I've done that for ABC basketball and stuff like that. So do it. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Come back next week. We'll try to be on time. Wednesday, 7:30s. We go to about 9 o'clock, baby. We here for you. Have a good day. And don't fucking crash that plane. I don't want to open my goddamn YouTube news in the morning. And a Canadian pilot was watching a podcast and lost control. Like, shit. Not scared of live at work. Want to keep my job. There you go. And you work every Wednesday, though? But I'll be off next. All right, bet. All right, I'll send you the link. Send me an email or something. Just get a hold of me. You should be able to go to my Facebook page and send me a message. I'll send you the link. Just remind me, and right before the show, I can send you the link. He said, "Y'all leaving."
That's TJ. No, TJ, we were our esteemed guest. Had
Bro, y'all got here super late. Yeah, I mean, we got here at 8:10, so we're 40 minutes late. I'm a security guard at a bank. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Get that money, dog. Literally, get that money. Get that money. If you want to do a little inside work, you know what I'm saying? We can make a movie about it or something. A little podcast action. A little live podcast. Yeah, I didn't boot TJ Bell, by the way. I didn't.
Did you just drop TJ?
I just dropped, dog. So we kind of covered everything we wanted to cover, but to put all the cliff notes on it, again, I know I sit on the fence, but I think there's good things about it, and I think some people are affected unfairly when that happens, right? And you're muted, so now you can tell me.
I don't know what the hell is going on.
And you're muted. Gotcha.
Michelle popped up behind me in the mic muted.
I know, dude. You get excited. Well, if she crawls on the desk every time she comes in there, I get excited too. You know what I'm saying, buddy? I can't see her if she's doing it again.
No. She says she's going to watch TV. She just wanted to let me know.
Okay. That means
she did her hair for her cameo.
That means hurry up.
Yeah, so you did your hair for your cameo.
No, I did it because I watched it today and I don't want to have to watch it tomorrow.
Tell her to not cut her bangs.
Don't cut your bangs. TJ, nobody said we was going anywhere yet, man.
Yeah, I don't know what his problem is.
Come on, man. Jump back on. What you want to talk about, TJ? Well, yeah. So what else is going on, man? There's got to be something else. I tried to check the news, man. There's nothing real exciting happening.
You don't know what you're doing.
What?
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. I got something real quick. Hold on. I gotta share this page.
I got something.
What?
All right. So this was surprising to me. I learned the other day that the Welsh. Oh, go ahead. What is it?
Go ahead. You're good.
That the Welsh invented condoms out of sheepskin in the 14th century.
Wow. Hold on
I
a
know.
second.
And then later on, the English improved them by removing the skin from the sheep first.
That was so crazy because I thought that was real.
I know.
Right away I was like, because Wow, that could
You
have
call
got
that a
deep.
dad joke, but my son told me that joke. So
Yeah, but it's like when I thought that first part was real, everything in my mind just went boom. Like, really? Like they actually thought about that? They're like, if we do this, we have babies, and then if we do this, it prevents babies in the 1400s. Like, come on. Oh, go ahead, TJ. He said he had shit to talk about. Well, you were eating,
Look
bro.
there,
What do you got?
man.
Broccoli Alfredo with a little fucking no
Yeah,
invite?
I lost my connection, and when I got back, y'all were like, "All right, it was nice to meet you in Canada. Just check us
Oh
out."
yeah,
I thought you were
Well,
leaving.
he had a jet.
the guy
He
that's
had a
flying
jet.
the plane in Canada had to start flying the plane. So
Yeah.
I don't want him listening to us flying a plane.
I really didn't
That's
have nothing
it.
else to talk about. I just wanted to make you feel bad.
Bro,
What about Cam Akers, though? How about Cam Akers?
who- what about him?
He's out for the season. Torn Achilles.
He's out for the season.
That sounds fantastic as a 49ers fan. Thank you very much. On the same day that we signed a 5-year extension to your boy, the best, yeah, I said it, argue with me, the best linebacker in the league. Fred Warner, baby. I said it. Say something.
Hey, who got signed? Didn't somebody sign a quarterback, like a rookie quarterback, to like a 4-year, $40 million deal with 22 guaranteed?
I hope it wasn't the 49ers, was it?
Trey something or other.
Oh, yeah. That's our guy. But as of today, they said they didn't sign him yet. I didn't see that one come through. He's the future, baby. He's the future.
No, Trey, whatever. Trey Sermon. What the fuck's his name?
Oh, Trey Sermon is a running back. He's good, too.
I still got signed.
Oh, yeah. I've been watching it for my guy. God, I can't.
What is it you keep trying to show us in this email?
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. What do you think is junk mail? I mean, you think it's
I
hate
have
mail?
no idea what you're trying to show
The
us.
draft start. 1 day head start.
Nope, not yet.
So you said we're drafting the day before the season starts, right? So that Wednesday night?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you
All
said.
right, you got it.
All right.
Yeah, but you don't ever listen to what I said. Anyways, I want to talk about this GoFundMe. Rebecca's cancer treatment round 2, trying to raise $10,000 at 6305. You know how it works. You can share this page. If you don't donate something.
Who is that?
It is a friend of my wife's. She received devastating news that her breast cancer has moved into her brain. She will continue to undergo treatment, and the generosity you can provide is immensely appreciated as she enters into the second round for her fight against cancer. From the bottom of our hearts, we love Rebecca, and we are so grateful that so many people are in this to support her. So I just want to put the link up. You can contact me if you want any other ways to get a donation across. But GoFundMe's awesome. It's all right here. All you gotta do is hit the button. And no excuses. She got about a year left, and we just want her to be able to stay at home with those 2 beautiful kids and spend as much time as possible with them. So
You mean a year left in treatment, or
no, a year left
Jesus
on this earth, bro. So check it out. I'll put it in the comment section. I'll put the link in the rebroadcast, and we'll blast it all over the place. If you can help out, if not, just share it, man. You won't believe how many people will do it if you can't. Okay.
I'll do another auction like I did with the COVID stuff. If you want to give me some details.
Yeah,
I'll get on our Facebook page or find out some more stuff. But that'd be awesome. Make something for those kids. Or something, you know what I'm saying? I know. I was gonna do it at the end of the show. I didn't want to bring the show down like that, but it was important. I didn't want to forget. So
all right. So on that, if you knew you had a year left, like, what's your plan?
I just, like I said, she just wants to spend them with those kids.
Yours.
You don't have to worry about going to work and freaking.
What's your plan?
Oh, what's my plan?
Yeah, if you found out you had a year left,
Oh,
I don't know what I would do.
I would do the same fucking thing. I think just stay with my boys.
So you'd leave your
Especially
job?
for that, yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean, yeah, I want to spend every moment with them, unless
I
they
wouldn't.
unless they didn't want to be around me. I guess
I don't think I'd quit, at least not right away. I mean, it's a little different for me. I would try my best to get it set up so that my business can continue without me, and my wife could maybe take over my employees and stuff like that or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But what else am I going to do? I'm not independently wealthy in such a way that I can just quit and not do anything.
Would you pull your kids out of school for that year?
I don't have kids in school.
Not you.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, I would want them to also have a normal life and go to school, but I'm just saying, I don't want to be worried about another email or this or that or that. Like, I want to enjoy it. If I know I got 12 months, I'm gonna enjoy every minute of it, bro.
I think
that's what I'm saying though. Like, if I'm gonna leave my job, I don't want to enjoy the 1 hour I get to see them before they go to school, and then the 6 hours I get to see them when they get home.
Yeah, but I don't know. Honestly, I would probably seek some professional assistance on that. Whether or not it's better to keep them having somewhat of a normal life, or is this sort of just drag it out for a year of them thinking every day?
Yeah, that might mess them up actually. Yeah, that might mess them up worse.
I'd want to talk to some people.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you got to talk to somebody that's been through it, first of all, and maybe did it the wrong way or the right way, and then take their advice. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. You never know how it is.
Right.
It's just sad because she was in the clear, man. Like, it was over. She was going to like get the all hands up, and then gets that news. So just wanted to. My wife asked me to mention the link. She's my wife's age, so I'm like 38, 37 maybe. Yeah, I don't know her personally. She just asked me to do it. It's a lady she works with, and that is that. Hopefully they're good. That's a good year, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, put the link and send it to me too. I'll send it out to the flag group.
Yeah, that's what's up. It ain't much either.
They're pretty good with raising a lot of money real fast.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's good.
Yup. But other than that, I thought the sheepskin that's a good joke. But man,
got another one if you want to lift it up a little bit after that.
Oh yeah, what happened to the dad joke stuff? Like, y'all were neck and neck, and we lost out on dad jokes.
We got so much hate for that shit. They're like, nice try, fuck faces. Like, it was awful.
Yeah. All right, but this might be my favorite joke of all time because it's easy and simple and I can remember it.
Okay.
How do you tell the difference between an oral thermometer and a rectal thermometer?
Easy.
The
you
taste.
Smell that shit.
The taste, right?
I was gonna say you smell it. I did that before. Yo, when I was a kid. All right, so y'all are about the same age. So, real talk, like,
probably, what? Excuse me.
Like, real talk, you guys got the thermometer in your ass, right? You're not new enough to where they pointed something at your forehead and told you your temperature.
No.
We know you're not, Scott. They were still using dicks back then. But I remember my dad would go get that glass thermometer, and he would go get the big fucking thing of Vaseline, bro. And I knew what time it was. And I'm like, dang, it was just awkward. But was there a difference between that glass? Like, they'd be like, oh, that's rectal. Was it only rectal because we know we've been sticking in everybody's rectum that lives in my house? Or was it an actual different thermometer?
I don't really know. I don't think that. I mean, they function the same way, so I don't think that there's any real difference.
My dad was just making sure that the red one that had a little piece of red tape on it meant rectal, and that was the only difference.
Yeah.
And then when I felt violated, and I get to like 17, 18 years old, and someone put it under my armpit, I was like, what? I could have did that hella easier than. Oh, I hated it, bro. I thought it was gonna make me gay. I did. Like I was concerned.
You became
Yeah,
gay for
Frank's-
entirely different reasons.
Be like Frank's uncle.
Oh, is this true? 45,000 confirmed dead in 3 days from the vaccine.
No way in hell. Nope.
No.
I don't even have to look it up. There's no fucking way.
Yeah. That's
The
too high.
people that posted it looked like they were conspiracy theorists. So I just wanted to ask because they're like, the evidence drops tomorrow. We have the whistleblower.
That's like what, 900 a state in a day?
Yeah.
I think so.
That would be crazy. I'm looking for this other
No, I
thing.
know.
Oh, saw a bumper sticker on a big ass 4x4 Dodge Ram jacked to the ceiling. Four diesel, 4 mufflers, black smoke and everything. And he had a little tiny sticker on his bumper sticker, and it says, "I identify as a Prius." I just wanted to shake his hand. He should be on the podcast. I identify as a Prius as I was identifying as vaccinated. That's my guy. Big old black smoke, baby.
I want to know what Scott thinks about this. What's her last? Her Boebert.
Who's
That young chick, the young Republican, Boebert. She's a senator.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And her husband like pulled his dick out in front of a bunch of teenagers, and they both have been arrested for like drunk in public and domestic abuse. And
Wait, where are they from and who are they? Republicans?
his name
No
is
way.
Lauren Boebert, and I know
Lauren
her,
Boebert.
but
She's
I
a
don't.
fucking nut job.
How did she take her dick out?
Oh yeah.
No, he did. Her husband
her
did.
husband.
Oh,
Oh.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say this story just got a lot better, bro.
Yeah, her husband's been arrested like twice for drunk in public, indecent exposure, and she's been arrested for something along those lines.
The real question isn't what do you think of a person like that, because there are people like that. The real question is what do you think of a person?
The people that follow him.
That votes for that person or defends that person.
Yeah, Boebert's a nut job.
That's a bigger, more interesting question to me. Although it's
Yeah.
really not that interesting either. I mean, but there's fucking idiots and morons and wackos everywhere. Some of them got elected. So I mean, I don't know. I pay so little attention to political news these days. I don't really know what's going on. But I mean, she's what is she? Marjorie Taylor Greene light maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you?
So
This dude, there's a dude that went to their convention. Was it the CPAC or something? Whatever Trump was at recently. And he dressed up like he was a Trump supporter, but he was like red, white, and blue top hat all the way through. And he ran into Matt Gaetz. Is it Matt Gaetz?
yeah.
Matt Gaetz and that lady you were just talking about, they were together at the fundraiser.
Yeah.
He's interviewing them. I'll send you the link. It is so hilarious. He gets between them. They're taking pictures. He's like, "I do not think you're a crazy bitch, and I don't think you're a pedophile. I swear to God, they're not." And their security comes in and grabs them away and takes them away. It's hilarious. He's like, "I swear you're not a crazy bitch." Like face to face with her, bro. It was a little scary that you could get that close to a politician, by the way. But them two, I guess they don't know. And we're not.
Did y'all talk about?
We're not Republican bashing by no means. So.
Did y'all talk about the Virgin Mobile guy and Bezos going to space?
We didn't. We talked. Oh, I got a video. No, we haven't talked about that. So we both saw the first one, right? Just Scott, shake your head like this. You saw the Virgin one?
No.
Oh, we talked about it.
I didn't watch it. Yeah, but we did talk about it. I knew it.
Yeah, they didn't go to 61 miles or whatever. So we're at a facility and it's about to come on TV. My son was taking a shit, so I called him and said, "Yo, you're about to miss the launch. You got 35 seconds." So he comes running over. And there's this woman that works there. We're gonna keep the name of the business quiet and we're gonna keep the lady's name. We're just gonna call the name of the business like Joe's. and we're just gonna call this
Average
lady
Joe.
LaQuanda. All right, so LaQuanda does housekeeping at this facility, and she crazy as hell, dude. She's just like, if it's in her mind, it's coming out. So we're sitting there. There's a few people in the area that would be customers, and then the manager came over, her, and then another employee, me and my son, and we're watching it live. And that LaQuanda lady, as soon as it goes, she goes, "Well, there goes the dildo." In front of every shoot. We're in a public / private place. There's old people around everything. I have it on video. I was recording it. I was recording that, and I heard it, and I started dying laughing. The other employee comes up late. He's like, he saw us all watching. He said, "I thought it was another 9/11." He's like, everybody was around the TV. I comes over. He's like, "So what is this all about?" He didn't even know about it. He was like, "So what's this all about?" And I was like, "It's Jeff Bezos, man." And that girl's like, "He's in dildo. He's going to space. He's bringing people with him." And he goes, "Jeff Bezos, of course you would shape it like a dick." So I got 2 dick jokes in one video of something legit going on. It's a funny ass video.
So I do have a couple of things about the Bezos and the Virgin Mobile guy. Like, it is
Oh,
impressive
Well, that's a shame.
yeah, my wife's like,
TJ.
"What the hell's wrong with this mic?" His whole shit is
that
crazy.
development and implement. Do what?
You
You're
froze
like-
up. You're freezing up,
Yeah.
man.
You
Stand
must have
still.
lost your Wi-Fi. For a
Oh,
second.
y'all froze
Start-
up.
Start
Oh.
Start with this. Start with this. Bezos and him. Boom.
Yeah, no, it is impressive that those 2 people have amounted the sum of money that it takes to fund as a private citizen, the research, development, implementation. I'm not a fan of either one of them fuckers, but it is impressive that they made it, regardless if they only made it for 4 minutes. I don't even like them, but it's
I know, but
impressive.
I don't understand all the
Um,
hate. Everybody's hating on Bezos.
I mean, I get it. I mean, it's and
All
everybody's
the
saying
people that
he's,
love all the people that love capitalism.
Yeah.
Hating on Bezos.
like it's again. I'm not a fan of their business practice, the Bezos at least, but
Do you use it?
fuck yeah, I do.
It's like Chick-fil-A don't like gay people.
Yeah.
Keep going. Hey, I got something to tell you, and this is strictly out of another person's mouth, so I don't want somebody to isolate this clip and call me homophobic or whatever. But I have a gay friend, and I asked him what he thought about Chick-fil-A. A lot of my other gay friends stopped going there years ago when they realized that I don't know what happened exactly, but they don't like gay people or something, and they're really religious or whatever.
Not a thing, but
Right? That didn't happen?
No, they did.
I mean, I don't-
They fund.
I've got a lot of gay friends that love Chick-fil-A.
Well, that's my point. This is what he said. He goes, "Man," he's like, "I love that chicken sandwich." He said, "You could call me a faggot. I'll show up on Sunday." I was like, "Damn."
Dude,
And that's from the horse's mouth. But I have
Ever
other friends that are like,
since-
"I'll never go there again."
ever since that one time I went to Hangry Joe's, I will never get another chicken sandwich from anywhere. It was too good. It was
So
too
good.
good.
I think I'm gonna go tomorrow. Now you mentioned it.
I think we're going Saturday. No, tomorrow. We're going Friday. Friday we're going.
Well,
It's in
tomorrow
Ashland.
Thursday. Kinda. It's right on King's Charter.
Oh, okay.
You consider that Ashland.
Yeah, no, that's not Ashland.
Some people do, some people don't.
Nah, those people.
I call
are
that the air
fucking
park.
wrong.
Like their address says Ashland, but
I know it's
Yeah.
not. It's not fucking Ashland.
No, it's basically the Hanover Air Park.
yeah, that's what
It's
I
not
say. I say-
Mechanicsville either. For those people who want
No.
to call it that.
and it's
It's so good, dude. Dude, you
It's,
Scott, you gotta go. It is so good, man. I never heard of it until I saw G's like pop-up
Oh,
thing.
so
And
good.
the size, I saw him pick it up, and the size. I mean, it was like this. I was like, "Ain't no way in hell, bro." And me and a guy that I work with, we went, And when they brought it to me, I was like, "You got to be fucking kidding me, man! It's a chicken breast on a bun. Like it's
butterfly, the whole
Mhm.
thing.
it's huge."
So what I do is
Breaded?
I actually cut all of the extra off around the bun because the bun's big too, and I'll eat
Yeah.
that first, like chicken fingers with the specialty sauce. Then I
Yep.
eat the burger. It's like 2 meals in one. It's crazy. So yeah, you don't need the fries. Just get the sandwich. It's big enough. You're not that tough. It's a full chicken breast.
Yeah.
You could probably split it with your wife.
And that sauce too, like I can't figure out what that sauce is, but it's good. It's
It's
I
like-
don't know it.
You know what it feels like to me? I think they took your average bloomin' onion sauce and added Polynesian and Chick-fil-A sauce, mixed it together, and that's what it tastes like. You know, that's what the best I can describe it. Which maybe they did. They're like, yo, this is gonna be the best goddamn maybe they got Popeye sauce up, and who knows? But it's good. Check it out. They're out if y'all are familiar with that area. It used to be a Sweet Frog and a Waffle House.
And a Waffle House, yeah.
And now it's Hangry Motherfucking Joe's Chicken Shack. And it's so good.
You got to sign a waiver. Like if you get the hottest hot sauce, like while I was eating, there were people constantly coming in. They were like, I want the hangry stuff. And they were like, all right, here's your waiver. They're like, what do you mean? I got to sign some shit? And they were like, yeah. And they were like, nah, I'm good. Take it down a notch.
It says it in the small print. And I've been there. So I went on that day I did the video. I went the very next day again for lunch with a friend. And then I think I waited about 4 days and I went with my son. No, probably a week.
Good.
So I've been there 3 times, twice in a 24-hour period, by the way. And I wanted to go back again. So it's that damn good. But all 3 times that I was there, somebody in front of me in line was going to do the hangry thing. And the owner, the oldest Korean guy there, they're all Korean in the kitchen. So I'm gonna say he's in charge. Usually in those families, it's like the older is the shit. So he comes over and pretty much talks the guy out of it. He's like, listen.
He's like, you don't want this smoke.
Yeah, you're wasting your money because you're not gonna be able to eat it, and then you're still gonna be hungry, so you're gonna buy something else anyway. He's like, just go up a notch. 3 different times, same guy talked him out of it. So that's how hot that shit is. They won't even let you do it. Really, I mean, you really got to beg them. And you do have to sign a waiver. She had the waiver out. He was reading it. He's like, all right, I'll take one step up. Same dude, right? Short little black dude. I can't judge anybody on how they I always feel that bigger gentlemen can eat that hot. You know what I'm saying? Like I see a skinny dude, I'm like, he ain't fucking with no hot shit, And he was a small dude, and he was struggling with the one above the waiver. Like he was like, ooh, glad I didn't get that waiver. Like that's how hot it is. So I wouldn't. I mean, unless you're doing it for views on YouTube, maybe to make some money. Maybe. But I knew that guy wasn't cutting it.
I think I got the mild. I got the mild, and it was dead on.
Yep, mild's perfect. Don't go
Dead
above mild. I didn't even try hot, and they have one that's not hot at all. If you're not getting it that hot at all, then it's not Nashville hot chicken.
Yeah.
So just get the mild and shut the fuck up. Enjoy it.
And you can get a beer too. They got beer too.
Yeah, they got beer. But you know what? This is what I wanted to bring up. I want to see if any of you, both of you, are kind of entrepreneurships, like entrepreneur types. Tell me what the sign says on the door when you walk in, TJ Bell. That shit says no cash.
Really?
Yeah, that's weird.
So weird. Now, if it says no credit, I get it. No checks, I get it. But no cash?
I'm the opposite.
I'm not sure that's legal.
Really?
Look at the
Clearly
word
says
on
no
a
cash.
dollar
At
bill.
the register says no cash. So I told my son, I said they're probably losing some money. He's like, nobody carries cash, which is true. But I can't pay you cash if I got cash.
Yeah, I would find it more odd if somebody said no credit, no card than cash.
Right.
No, you're both correct. Like cash is a legal tender.
There's places where it does that. It's cash only. And you got to draw some cash out to go there. I get it. Cash only. There's a lot of places, a lot of food trucks
different.
like that.
So that's different because cash money, the actual dollar bill is legal tender.
For all debts, public and private, is exactly.
Yes,
what it's from.
any
So-
place that sells something for any value
Huh.
has to accept cash. It's
There is
legal.
one exception.
they
There's one
don't.
exception to that. There's a nuisance law, so you don't have to accept a payment of your rent in pennies, for example.
Right.
Oh yeah, because people go pay their car notes in pennies.
Yeah, but
That's a joke.
I doubt that extends to buying chicken sandwiches. So again,
Let's see.
but I mean, what we're talking about is a technicality. I told somebody the other day that I had to get cash back because I'd paid for something with a debit card or something. You know, some places still make you get cash back. And I was like,
What?
these bills, dollar bills, are like they're like change has been to me for the last 25 years. I don't want it. I don't want the fucking bills.
Huh.
You know, I'll stuff them in the closet in the same thing I keep change in. Occasionally I'll use some, but mostly it's like, fuck, everybody's got, you know, Venmo or whatever now. I don't really want to bother with cash. Annoying.
I have a couple of people that prefer to pay me in cash, just because there's no paper trail, which at the end of the day sucks for me because I have to account for that. But
Yeah, but you can account for that. It's called a fucking receipt. We've been doing it for 17,000 years.
yeah,
My point is, I understand when they say cash only. You can go to a lemonade stand. They're not going to have a goddamn debit card, but you're going to be at a facility and tell me no cash?
Well,
if they're smart, they will.
I think there's two reasons why you wouldn't want cash.
I can't think of one. That's
I
why I
can
told
think
my
of
son,
two.
I said, I could think of other reasons for other stuff, but except like you said, they don't want
I
to
can't
deal
beat you.
with.
I can't beat you up and take the cash you don't have.
Right. That's number one. Nobody can rob you for cash that you don't have.
They're not in the hood though.
Doesn't matter, but you still can't be robbed.
You're in that
Number two-
gentrified neighborhood. That's different.
Number two, somebody's got to make that deposit. So that's got to take time and resources
Yeah,
to go do
it's
that.
gotta outweigh, man. Like Jesus Christ.
I would
no
think.
cash?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's fucking 3% or whatever they're charging for credit cards these days. Jesus Christ! I
No.
had to get away from
Definitely.
that. I'd start taking,
That lemonade stand was a horrible example, though. If my 8-year-old's like, I want to have a lemonade stand, you got a Venmo.
Oh,
There's
yeah, I
no way
know.
no.
But my point is, half of them don't. I just gave a girl a 20 in my neighborhood for a two glasses of lemonade on my way to practice. I just told her to keep it, which I was going to tell her to keep it anyway. But she had a phone sitting there. I'm sure I could have been like, "Hey, you got Venmo?" But I'm just saying, this is what the rule is of the law. While the statute provides that U.S. money is a legal tender that may be accepted for the payment of debts, it does not require acceptance of cash payments, nor does it provide that restrictions cannot be imposed upon the acceptance of cash.
I didn't know that.
And that's in Virginia, so they can do it. That's crazy.
I don't know how that works. That doesn't make sense to me. But you know,
I guess because they're a private business, and if they don't want to make your gay lover a cake, they don't have to. If they don't want to accept cash, they don't have to. Just because it's a legal tender don't mean they have to take it.
well,
That's the definition of legal.
right.
It's called required. Legal is required.
No, it's legal.
it's
I'm saying as a dollar is legal tender, they have the right not to accept that type of legal
I
tender.
don't know. I don't know if that's right. But you know what? Here's what I think we should do. Look this shit up for next week. Let's have a discussion
All right.
next week.
I got you. And I could be wrong, but I will make a special trip. I don't really want to go, but I will go to Hangry Joe's and I will take a picture of the sign on the door. Because I showed it to multiple people. I'm like, look at this. You can't even use cash if you got it. Like, I never heard anything like that in my life.
I didn't see that, but I wasn't looking either. So
because I thought I always look because I'm like, damn, I only got a card. I thought it said cash only, and it said no cash. So
I
thought,
get it though. I can't argue it.
Maybe they were out of change that day, and then I went back 2 other times.
Oh
and it still
yeah,
wasn't no
that
cash.
could be the thing. I mean, did it look like it was a permanent sign or?
I mean, it was busy, so that's why I told my son. I said maybe they didn't get enough money out of the bank, but all 3 days that I've been there, it said the same thing. So you can go to the bank. Oh, by the way, there's a bank across the street.
All right, so
Yeah,
this is a
there is.
franchise.
And
I
like
didn't
I
know this
told
was
my
a
wife,
franchise.
I told my son, I said, you can get cash by accepting cash. You know what I'm saying? It's not like everybody's coming in there with $100 bill. In these here
Yeah.
parts. Well, except TJ Bell.
Are you good?
He probably went up in there $200 bills, boy.
Nah.
All right, Scotty, did you have anything else?
Nah, that's it for me, brother.
We gained
I
a
am-
viewer this week, which was awesome. We lost a person. Howie didn't come back on. Thanks, Scott. Thanks for that.
Oh, I meant to ask you, do y'all have a way to, this is for real, don't kill me. Do y'all have a way to keep track or research new viewers like the Canadian pilot? Do y'all have a way to find out like any tracking information for that? Like
Probably not
do.
unless they comment, I would imagine.
Yeah, well, he did. I can go to he's watching through the Who Cares podcast YouTube page, so I could look at all the analytics for that and all the visitors. And same thing on this.
But it doesn't show you. It shows you the raw numbers, though. It doesn't show you the individuals, right?
I'm
pretty sure
think if
it
he,
doesn't. Again,
maybe if
they
he,
comment.
yeah, I guess if they comment, probably.
Yeah.
I wish I could.
yeah, I didn't
click
know
on
that. I didn't know what the analytics would actually show. How in depth it got.
Yeah, I'd like to know. It definitely don't tell you. It definitely doesn't tell us who's we got. What it tells me right now is we have one viewer on my page, one viewer on the Let's Talk About It page, live. It doesn't tell me who though. I can't even slide on the who.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, I wish. That's how they do. They come in here and then they send that hate mail, and they want to be fucking don't want to come on, but they want to talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fair. I gotta wash dishes.
Oh, that's all good. We're about to get off of this bitch. You got anything else, Scotty?
Nah, man. I think it's gonna do it, man. It's a done deal.
So, real quick before we go, I see your mic didn't come in.
Friday.
So next Tuesday, Scott's gonna have the Black Yeti X motherfucking blackout edition, baby.
You know it.
At like 9 o'clock or 8:30, 8:15. What are we doing?
She was 7:30.
7:30, baby. 7:30. I saw you were Scott. I saw you were hitting golf balls in the backyard. You are so gay, bro. You are so gay. Into a bucket. Wow.
I love that photo.
Who cares? Yo, TJ knew it was coming. He heard me clicking my mouse. He was out. Thank everybody for coming in. The new guy, Gory Eyed Beast from YouTube, TJ Bell, of course. No Jason this week. Shocking that he calls my Giannis Giacopapacapacoko a fucking bum and his whole family's trash. And then he wins this fucking MVP and a championship, winning 4 straight games. He didn't want to come on though. Mickey Wright checking in, of course. And Michelle King Etheridge. And we had Aaron Michelle on. And we had somebody else on. Yeah. Shout out, guys. Come back next week. We love you. Same motherfucking place, same channel, 7:30 Wednesday nights. Let's talk about it, baby.